We wanted to completely change the image of Cobo Center, and it was essential for us to do that we weren't only catching up to the industry, we wanted to leapfrog them and put us in a position where we were industry leaders. And we felt that investing the dollars in the retherm process were an important part of that, and because we wanted to set a new standard for food service in the convention industry.
What the retherm system does, it allows us to logistically plan our days well in advance. It allows us to pre-plate meals a day ahead of time without any compromise to the freshness or quality of the food.
The really nice thing about the plate retherm system and having the combis and the blast chillers is that I know that we can precisely cook all the food and then cool it down quickly after cooking it in a moist environment, so the food's not going to be dried out. It's going to retain its natural flavors and colors. Because we're plating a day ahead of time, I can make sure my cooks are being really meticulous and neat, and I can inspect literally every single plate. And the next day, we don't have to touch the plates. They're gonna go straight in the rack, into the oven, touched once and given right to the guest. I know that the plates are going to be a higher quality and fresher for our guests. With the old system of the conveyor belt plating up hot, you would hope for about 500 plates an hour. With the plate retherm, we have 6 combi ovens, 78 plates per oven. We can produce 468 fresh meals every 10 minutes.
It allows us to have a significant reduction in labor costs without any compromise to guest service. Since we've implemented the system, we've seen a reduction in labor of about 52%.
With that system, a 10-minute ticket time is more like a restaurant fine dining quality food versus the traditional convention center food.
I know from my end as a banquet manager that I rarely get called out onto the floor for guest complaints. My servers have more time to spend with the guests instead of worrying about whether the quality of food is bad or taking food back to the kitchen. Our service scores have increased 9% since the implementation of the program. Because of the expansion here at Cobo Center, we've been able to take clients and events from other properties around town that have either outgrown the space or have been dissatisfied with the service. The quality and freshness of food, as well as the service expectations here, have been able to retain these guests and keep them coming back.